Welcome back to the deep dive. It is the week of January 26, 2026. And if you've been watching daytime lately, you might have felt things suddenly get a lot more intense.
You were definitely not imagining it.
So our mission today is to sort through this flood of casting news coming out of all the big four. Days, General Hospital, Bold, and Y&R.
And it's not random. I mean, if you just look at the calendar, it all makes perfect sense. We are exactly 1 week from February sweeps.
Ah, okay. The Super Bowl of ratings.
It's the Super Bowl of ratings. The networks are panicking, ad revenue's on the line, and the showrunners are basically deploying their nuclear options to get people to tune in.
That explains this massive collision we're seeing. It's like the past and the future are all hitting screen at the same time.
It's a classic pincer movement.
Yeah.
You have iconic villains returning to cause chaos, and at the same time, a whole new generation is stepping into the spotlight.
Okay, let's start with the past then, because some of these fan favorite baddies are, legendary.
They really are. And Deeds of Our Lives is leading the charge here. Louise Sorel is back.
As Vivian Alamain. Wow, that is huge for longtime fans. She's the patron saint of chaotic evil, but she's been gone for a while, hasn't she?
Yeah, she hasn't been on screen or on canvas, as they say, since April of 2025. Vivian is a character who just sucks all the oxygen out of a room.
So bringing her back now is a big signal.
It's a huge signal. It means Days wants to completely disrupt every major storyline just in time for sweeps.
They're not the only ones playing the villain card, though, over on The Young and the Restless.
Right. Ray Wise is returning as Ian Ward. That's happening on January 27.
And the press release said he's back to haunt Mariah. That does not sound like a friendly visit.
Well, he's a cult leader. He deals in psychological warfare. Bringing him back is a way to create an instant high-stakes threat for the current characters.
And Days is even doubling down, right?
They are. Richard Wharton is also returning as the nefarious Dr. Rolfe.
The mad scientist himself.
Exactly. The guy with the resurrection serums and the brainwashing chips. So you've got a diabolical socialite, a cult leader, and a mad scientist all popping up in the same week.
That's a lot of scheming. It's honestly a little stressful. Can we get a palate cleanser? Please tell me a hero is returning somewhere to balance all this out.
There is. There's some good news for General Hospital fans. Kirsten Storms is back, filming his Maxie Jones.
Oh, thank goodness.
Fans have been waiting on this one. Maxie's been in a coma for months on the show while Storms took a health break. Her first air date back is February 12th.
That gives people a date to circle on the calendar.
It does.
Yeah, speaking of medical crises on GH, we should probably clear up the Drew Kane situation.
Yes.
Cameron Matheson's character just had a massive stroke from a lethal drug. I mean, it really looked like a final curtain call.
It was designed to look that way. It's a classic sweeps cliffhanger. You push a major character to the absolute brink of death so everyone tunes in the next day.
So he's not leaving?
No. Sources confirm Matheson is not leaving the show. It's all for the drama.
That's just mean. Okay, what about The Bold and the Beautiful? Any blasts from the past there?
There are, but it's a totally different vibe. Morgan Fairchild is returning as Dottie.
Dottie, Stephanie Forrester's friend from, 2009?
That's the one. And she's bringing her assistant, Joseph, played by Jim J. Bullock.
Yeah.
This isn't about villainy. It's more about connecting the show's history to its current storylines.
Okay, so we have the veterans returning, but you said this was a collision. What's the future component?
This is the other side of the strategy. You could call it soap opera rapid aging syndrome.
Ah, exactly.
The writers are tired of toddlers. They want to get the next generation into some real trouble.
So who's growing up?
It's happening everywhere. On Y&R, Dominic Winters was just aged up. He's now being played by Ethan Ray Clark.
Okay.
Then you jump over to Bold, and suddenly Hayes Finnegan is a walking, talking kid, played by Brian David Garlick. And on GH, Bluesy Burke is back as Charlotte Cassadine.
So the nurseries are emptying out and the teen scene is getting crowded.
Pretty much. With one exception, actually. On Days, Carrie Christopher, who plays Thomas, is set to depart next month.
Rude.
Yeah, and it's happening right after a custody storyline with the returning Tina Huang as Melinda Trask.
Yeah.
So while everyone else is beefing up their youth demographic, Days is kind of shuffling the deck.
It's a fascinating setup.
Yeah.
You have Vivian Alamain and Ian Ward bringing all this history and terror.
Right.
And then you have Dominic and Hayes and Charlotte, who are literally the next decade of storytelling, all stepping forward. It creates this really unique dynamic for us as viewers.
It does. You have the old guard of villains coming back to reassert their power, just as the new guard of kids is finally old enough to actually fight back.
Which brings up a really interesting question. Is this all just, nostalgia bait? Or is it a setup?
What do you mean?
I mean, are they bringing back these legendary villains just so this new generation we're talking about can earn their stripes by finally taking them down for good?
Now, that is the question we should all be asking as we watch next week.
Definitely something to look for. Thanks for deep diving with us.